Heyo, everybody! I'm Nick,
I'm Sean.
and welcome to what should be the finale of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Because on the last episode, we kicked Nemesis's ass.
Slashed him across the chest.
Now, let's see what happens with this good old crest of flames on the screen.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The ambitions of the fell king Nemesis were crushed, averting what could have been the greatest crisis in the history of Fodlan. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. Country, faith, history, all that had once formed the order of the world was wiped clean. The heroes whose very hand saved Fodlan from a dark fate commenced with the building of a new society. The leaders of this new, unified Fodlan began their walk down a seemingly endless path. One towards a world that would cherish differences in race and belief. One where all life would be valued equally. Those leaders clung to the hope that their path would not end with Fodlan, that it would someday span the seas to Dagda, and beyond the throat to Ulmira.
Would you look at that?
I apologize for chasing after you.
Here we go.
I really
This is
need
our
to
S rank
speak,
support.
but I can come back if now is not a good time.
Now is fine. Look at that smile.
You've always been so accepting of me. You've never rejected me for my flaws. You have given me the strength and courage to look forward to my future. But I won't know what to do with myself when the war has ended. When I'm gone, will I keep moving forward or back?
What do you want to do?
Well, my adoptive father wants me to return
Tell him
home
no.
right away. Though we put all that talk of marrying me off to a powerful noble on hold. For now. Apparently I'm being hailed as a hero back home. Can you imagine that? Me, a hero.
The hero of physic
And now
range?
my
You
family
healed
wants me
by
by their
left.
side so they can flaunt my
And
new
that was
stats
more than
all the
enough.
time. How silly. Even so, it is nice that my relationship with my adoptive father has improved. It is starting to feel as though I am a true daughter to him at last. No. I've been considering what would be the best course for my future, and... Well, here, please, won't you take
What?
this?
Oh,
What?
we get jumped with the ring
I'm
first.
sorry for surprising you with this so suddenly. In truth, I've surprised even myself. It's unthinkable that someone who spent their entire life avoiding people could offer you a ring.
Aww.
But who
Aw.
I am now, it's all thanks to you. You've shown me a strength I didn't know I could possess. I wanted you to see how far I've come, and how much I've grown. I guess I wanted you to see me show a little bravery. I'm not asking you to marry me here and now. That would be a bit much, perhaps.
Bish, get over
Maybe
here.
we can just think of this as a
Pull her in
promise
close by the hip.
that you will always be in my heart.
Marry me, Marianne.
What? Really? You would want to marry me? Even with all my
I said,
flaws?
Bish,
Now
get
bust
over
out
here.
your ring.
You know, I'm stronger now, but I can grow even more if you stay by my side. I'll do everything in my power to support you, and I hope you will continue to support me as well. I love you so very deeply. Thank you for giving me the world.
Aw.
So happy. The
There's the
throne.
credits.
Here's
Maybe-
our statistics.
Did you even want to make this as another episode?
Well, we kind of...
That was it.
Yeah, that wasn't. I thought there was going to be more than that, honestly.
That's kind of how mine ended too. After the cutscene, there was just the that little art book story bit, and then actually I had the marriage support role before the final battle. That conversation came up for me before the final battle.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe it was after the. I don't remember now, actually.
there's probably going to be enough at least to talk about because
Ignatz.
we're gonna get through all the credits and shit, and I don't know how long that's going to be.
So your route answered a lot of the questions that I had.
All
Which
right,
I'm fine
what were
with.
you primarily?
Slid in the dark.
Just those who slid in the dark.
Those fuckers and what they were up to.
All right, when you were telling me something quickly in between episodes, like there was something about Claude that you know that I don't.
So in the Blue Lions route, sort of a spoiler. After the battle of the eagle,
The blood of the eagle and lion.
yeah, after that battle, because I mean, obviously in that battle, everyone's enemies, but they don't know it. The Blue Lions was trying to alliance themselves with the Alliance, but one of Edelgard's troops cut the messenger off and made it seem like the Alliance sent a hate message back.
Oh, so
So-
Edelgard's a bitch.
Yeah, well, Edelgard's a bitch. Or maybe it was those who slid in the dark. I don't know. I just assumed it was that because...
Someone took the messenger out.
Yes. So they were enemies in that battle, unknowingly. And then later on, the Alliance is pushed back to the capital. They're about to fall and crumble. It's just Claude and Hilda supporting themselves at the docks. Remember there was that one map where there were pirates invading? Mm-hmm. It was that same map. But it was just them defending on that dock with everyone trying to flee to ships. So Blue Lion comes in from behind and takes out the troops behind to help. And that's when we discover Claude's leaving Fodlan with his people, with everyone that he can. And then, oh, neat. Catherine, no victories. Claude wants to leave and explore the rest of the world.
I see.
With Thunderbrand in hand. Lies!
All right, next one.
Oh, no.
I have to actually push the button.
I actually don't remember that, but that's cool. Son of the Knights. Not literal Son of the Knights. Yeah, that's not surprising. Oh, wow.
Have you even read some of these?
Yeah, I have. I don't remember them all. These weren't super important characters to me.
Gotcha.
Ah. That's sad. Heinemann.
Apparently all the instructors are pretty good. Like, there's not like a particularly bad unit in this game. It's just, growing them. That sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Ingrid.
Because you survived.
Uh-huh. Yay.
Yay, I saved a place.
Bloomed overachiever. Shamir. Oh wow, she actually had battles.
Because we were forced to use her
That's
in the paralogue.
right. And that pirate paralogue.
Mm-hmm. She becomes Robin Hood, essentially.
Who lined her pockets? She didn't give to the Force, she just gave to herself.
Well, fuck.
Seth also had a few battles, because he was used in a paralogue.
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes. One victory.
Not much to say there.
Hey, you got some action in the final match, final chapter.
He just was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's hilarious. And real quick before you get to the next one.
It's gonna automatically go.
Oh, will it?
Yep.
Why? What? But you were able to pass on it before.
Because I pushed the button to make it go faster.
Huh. Neat. 'Cause he's young.
He's only 21.
Yep. 80 battles. Oh. Seta stayed, but she disappeared. Ah. Got it. Oh.
But why is... Huh.
So yeah, you can still ship people.
Interesting. Is this because of A+ rankings?
No, A ranking can do it too.
I see.
That's why I was gonna go with. For me,
So, I shipped them.
yes, unintentionally.
Oh my. And this is not something I would expect either.
Oh, neat, because she makes accessories and he's an artist, so...
Yep.
Aww.
Oh my goodness, how sweet.
Aw, they fell in love after. So for me, Felix and Sylvain were actually paired, not like as a couple, but it said that they were just constant intact with each other, and they kept good relations between their regions.
This is unexpected.
Actually, I kind of saw that coming.
Oh, because of how much I paired them together?
And Leonie talked about how she was falling for him briefly, but Lorenz, like, whoosh over his head.
Well, that's a
That's
thing.
cute.
The Blade Breaker 2.
Oh!
Oh!
Is that actually a thing? Or is it just... Oh, Claude left for Elmira. As heir to the throne. He is from Elmira. Neat.
There we go.
Aww. Declined. Oh. Aww. Yay! Good job,
Yay.
Claude. Lysithea
Thank you,
doesn't
Claude.
die.
That's
It's
sweet.
unknown where they went.
Survivor of the Curse.
Named leader of the Kingdom of Fodlan.
So we get to...
You are the leader of the country. The whole
Sweet.
continent, I mean.
So we are technically a lord now.
Yet, in my game, in my route, Byleth just becomes ruler of the church because Dimitri rules the continent.
Gotcha. But in this route, we rule everything else.
Except for the church, ironically, because Rhea is still there. In my route, Rhea says that she steps down and lets Byleth take over. Because Byleth is kind of God, so might as well.
And now credits.
Yeah! Actual credits. And actually, if you listen to the song, it's the opening song, but softer.
Yeah.
And piano-y. And it's cool.
And I was going to say, will this give you an excuse to finally finish up Crimson Flower? Or you got to get through Tokyo
I'm
Mirage
gonna-
Sessions first.
I'm gonna save right at the part where I get to make the decision. I know that.
And then do them both.
Yeah, because I have recruited everyone already, so I don't have to do that again.
Okay. Well,
I won't do them both at the same time. I'll pick one first. I'll probably do Edelgard's route first.
hey, at least we finished an LP in less than a year. Then again, this game is larger than Tokyo Mirage Sessions if we were able to record more consistently.
Yes, because now that is something we can do
Sickness,
semi-regularly.
hiccups, and all. I gotta move the controller.
That's
there
funny.
we go.
It's a fun game.
Goodness. Yeah. Play this game.
I mean,
Even if you feel like you're salty
it's the
about Byleth and Smash, play this game anyway. It's really great.
it's the most sold Fire Emblem game ever now. So, like, fuck. And just think, if it wasn't for Smash Brothers, Fire Emblem would just not exist how it is today. I was thinking.
And Sakurai even wanted Marth to be in the first Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. But just like with Marth and Roy
and
in Melee, it sparked enough of an interest over here in the Western areas that
To get FE7 in 2003.
which then obviously kept going with the other few games. But then there was the
The
slump.
stumble with the Fire Emblem 1 and 3 remakes. Because they sold really bad.
Yeah, I bet. I didn't like Shadow Dragon all that much.
You might like it more if you're abusing, horse slayers and stuff.
I didn't like the story.
Yeah, that is kind of
the story felt like it lacked a lot of detail that it could have had.
But it's probably a case of the source material you're working with.
Yeah, it felt like it was just a straight port with updated graphics. They didn't do anything to change anything else. Except the weapon triangle was there, I guess.
Which wasn't in the original, which did
Yeah.
not help some maps.
Yes.
Especially when it's like you have all these
Lance users.
It's more like Marth gets screwed over because a lot of cavalry have lances. Mm-hmm. Which is the unfortunate thing. But then Sita's busted because of Wing Spear.
Yes.
And then you forge it, and it becomes even more busted. But anyway, and then Awakening came and saved the series, essentially.
It saved it in Japan, it came over here, and it saved it here in the US too. Because holy fuck, that game was good.
I think it sold even more over here in the US than in Japan, actually.
It's very probable. So I'm going to be honest. So, brief history of my interaction with Fire Emblem. On playing Smash Brothers Melee, great game, fun with friends. Unlock Marth and Roy. The alternate music track on Hyrule Temple is Together We Ride from the Fire Emblem series. And I'm just like, oh man, this song's really good. I'm kind of curious about the game that it's from. At this point in time, it actually hadn't released in the US yet. The Fire Emblem 7, which is Blazing Blade.
Yeah.
I got it for Christmas later that year. Started playing it. Fell in love with the game. I don't even know how much time. Sacred Stones, I got that one sort of around when it came out. And then when Path of Radiance came out, I got that the day it came out, which I had never done for a video game before. That was like when I was truly becoming a gamer. And then same thing with Radiant Dawn years later when that came out, got it the day it came out. And then there's that gap in time. Shadow Dragon came out, I got that, and I was whatever, didn't like it all that much. And then I just stopped hearing about Fire Emblem for a while. Until one year I got curious. I was like, I wonder whatever happened to Fire Emblem. Are they making a new game? And that's when I heard that Awakening was coming over here. And I got so hyped for it.
And I remember when you got the Awakening 3DS.
Yes.
It's too bad that, unfortunately...
I am still very sad about that.
But you played the shit out of it.
Yeah, I played the shit out of Awakening. I played through it multiple times.
And just out of that 3DS.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong, because I was able to... That 3DS came with it downloaded, so I don't actually own a physical copy of that Fire Emblem Awakening. It's the only game I don't physically own, but I was able to transfer the game over, even though that 3DS broke. The top screen is just fucked, but I was able to
transfer
finagle
all
enough.
of your data over.
I had to hold it carefully so that way it would, because if it wasn't held just right, the Wi-Fi wouldn't work on it.
That's fucking weird.
So I had to hold it during the whole transfer, which took like 10 minutes. So I'm just like...
And I feel like I met you shortly before you got that 3DS.
The Fire Emblem Awakening one?
Yeah. It's either that or, like, sometime
That makes
not
sense.
long after.
That makes sense, because I graduated...
We met around around fall
2012.
2011
I was
or
gonna say,
so.
because I graduated high school in 2011.
And I graduated in 2009. We're 2 years apart.
Yeah, but either way, point being, right after that, went to the JC, which is where we met each other. Screen.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So that makes sense. Because I mean, obviously,
And
I got
Awakening
that when it
came out in 2012.
Yep.
So it was shortly before that.
I love that. And then I ended up getting the Fire Emblem Fates 3DS that came out years later.
I'm not as much a Fire Emblem nut as you are. Like, I like the games. I mean, I'm playing this and had a ton of fun with it, but I don't have as much of a history with it like you do. Like, the first one I bought new was Radiant Dawn,
That's a valuable one now.
which I don't remember how I got it, honestly. I can't remember if I think that one was like a Christmas gift or I don't remember, honestly. But I bought FE7 used at a GameStop. I don't own a physical copy of Sacred Stones. I have the Ambassador program on my 3DS, and that's how I have a legal version of it.
I wanted to do that, but the thing is, my first 3DS was the 3DS Lite, technically, because that's how I got the Awakening 3DS. Because before there weren't any games I wanted on the 3DS yet. The Fire Emblem Awakening was the first game.
Ocarina of Time 3D was the one I wanted, and so
launch
there
title,
was
wasn't it?
so Sears had like a discount program, and my mom
Group Sears,
got
by the way.
got that for me like really cheap, and I had gotten it just in time to get the Ambassador program. So I even have like NES games that aren't being sold on the eShop,
Nice.
and the GBA games, which run just fine.
Now we have the Super Nintendo and NES players on the Switch.
Yeah,
So
those.
that's super helpful. Fuck buying games.
I mean, they've been re-releasing them for so long, just throwing them in as part of their online service. I mean, I guess that's fine.
That's cool. That's really nice they do that.
But anyway, back to Fire Emblem. I also got Shadow Dragon, but at some point I sold it back, and now I kind of want to just rebuy it again, honestly.
Mine.
I know, but just for my own personal ownership. If I ever want to play it, I would just ask you.
I was gonna say, it's probably
I
not
still have a
expensive.
strategy guide for it, by the way.
That's hilarious.
That tells you where the ambush spawns are.
Good.
Because fuck those.
Maybe you could also just look it up online.
Still, fuck that shit.
I remember the first time
I'm also never playing Hard 5. Fuck that shit.
What's Hard 5?
The hardest difficulty of Shadow
Yeah, I
Dragon.
realize now. Hard level 5. You're right. I forgot it did that. It didn't have different names of difficulties. It was just normal.
Hard
and then
1.
Hard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I've seen what Hard 5 entails. No. How do you like the very first boss having like 40-something hit points?
Why?
Because fuck us.
Why?
Because fuck us.
So I remember playing through that game. My first time playing through, I just played through the game like I would any Fire Emblem game. You know, build up a team of characters that I really like, let them get strong, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, cool, I beat the game. I'm going to play online. And apparently there was a meta of hard killing every unit in the game except for 5 units that you wanted to build to play online with.
Fuck?
Yes, because you just made them get all the kills and all the experience. So I was like, okay. So I played through the game a second time and just kept 5 characters that I wanted to get strong, and I still didn't get them strong enough. And I was like, fuck this game. That was not fun, having everyone die.
Fuck.
Which, by the way, you also have to hard kill units to get the bonus characters.
The
like
paralogs, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Athena. Like, why? Why would you encourage that? Granted, the game doesn't tell you to do it, I guess, so it's not encouraged, but why make that a mechanic?
Thankfully, it's the only game that does that.
Yes, thankfully.
And the only 3DS Fire Emblem game I played is Awakening. That's the only one I have a copy of. If I ever want to play Fates, I will borrow your copy
Super
of it
copy.
because it has all 3 routes on it.
It's a super copy.
Same with Shadows of Valentia, but I'll probably buy that one on my own at some point in the future.
You don't have that?
I don't have
I
it.
don't know, I thought you had it.
Nope, I don't.
It's a good game. I'm still on the final chapter.
Probably finish that at some point.
Yeah, I remember I was having a tough time with the final boss because he just had the ability to snipe a unit, and I was like,
Try killing him with Nosferatu sometime. That's actually a thing. It was originally a
Oh, yeah,
glitch.
you mentioned.
Yeah, it was originally a glitch in the original version of Gaiden. And yeah. Also, we're at the end of the credits.
I can't get close enough to him without him just killing someone, though. because he keeps spawning units too.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
You just have to hope that he doesn't kill someone on accident. Oh. The end. Question mark. No, there's no question mark. There's no question mark.
Well, that was Fire Emblem Three Houses. And honestly, I don't know what the fuck else we're doing right now because we haven't decided just yet. You'll probably see soon enough. Which probably right after this, we're gonna have a quick discussion of what the fuck are we doing next.
That's very probable. What time is it even?
It's like 12:13.
Oh wow. Hey, it's past midnight. It's Monday. I need to do my arena run.
Yeah, I haven't done those in a little while.
Me too.
Gotta be honest with you. Anywho, this has been Fire Emblem Three Houses, as I just said already. So with that, I'm a Nick.
I am Sean.
And we'll see you guys in whatever we're Let's Playing next.
Bye-bye.